Hello everyone who is watching this video. On the internet, my two popular aliases are Erwin Yo and Sam Lambert. My real first name is Jesse. So this video is a very different one. I'm using a piece of software called Garry's Mod, which is a modification of Half-Life 2. It's using Half-Life 2's engine. I don't know, maybe I also said some ignorant things, but oh well, it is what it is. So the purpose of what you're seeing before you right now, with all these oil drums and this advanced duplicator thing I'm using right now. So I consider this to be an important video that I'm making. Now, it might get lengthy, it might get drawn out. I'm not intending to make this quick, super quick and snappy. So if you want to make your own version of this, you want to download this video and then chop it up and make it fast and snappy like a short, or if you want to make your own version, by all means go ahead and do that. So you're probably wondering why I have oil drums here and I'm using a duplicator and I'm pasting them. I'm making a trail right now, right? So what I am going to demonstrate today is how social media having access to things, while on one hand it can be empowering to get good information, the downside is that it's also extremely easy now to get people put on demon time. Now, when I say demon time, that means you are put in a certain mode. You get a certain mode, you get put into a certain mode and you ruminate on it and you repeat it, right? Now, rumination's not always a bad thing. It can be a good thing. I mean, you definitely would not want James Bond to continually taking punches till he's dead, right? If he got punched, he definitely want to ruminate on that and definitely want to defend himself, right? So, and that's a survival. That's great for survival, and that's not just for humans, but that's also for animals too, right? They gotta know, if something done them wrong, right? And then they gotta do something about it, right? Okay. But, yeah, so being put on demon time, it's become very easy now with stuff you can see on social media, which a lot of stuff that you can just pull up on your phone while you're out and about. A lot of stuff that would never bluntly make it on national TV, and they never put up on national TV. A lot of stuff they never put up on there. A lot of stuff I would hope they would not, but yeah. So, anyway. So I started the oil drums outside in a more open field. And now I'm going to start putting them in a more enclosed field, which embodies the domesticated life inside of a building, the four walls. Now, before you say anything, yes, through my experiments, it is a lot easier to have them destroy each other all the way in a more enclosed, cooped up space, while on the outside, that does not necessarily happen as well. Now you see me copy paste pretty spread out, but I also want to make some cluster gains, so I'm going to make some stacks, some gain stacks here. Got one concentration of a gain. I got two. Now I'm going to put a third one. Where should I put it? What would be a good point to put that? Maybe here. I'll put a concentration up here. And I'll spread these out a little bit more. Okay. So, here is my pistol. That is going to be the symbolism for starting a fire, which is symbolism for starting demon time. So, once upon a time, and yes, you could say once upon a time in the city of Townsville if you like. But anyway, so let's say in this normal world, for the most part, and I know it's not just social media. I mean, television still can have some upsetting things, and television's like been around for like 50s or 40s or I don't know. And people could spread stuff to each other then. They could like phone call each other. I know, but at the same time, it has become so enhanced now with having a brick in your hand, a glowing brick in your hand that you can get like service pretty much anywhere and load up some new crap and then, mentally infect people around you. So, alright, so let's start it off in this enclosed space. Now, it's a lot more dangerous in enclosed space versus outdoors. So, it's another reason why outdoors is a lot better. Alright, so let's say this person right here sees something on their phone. Now, when they're on fire, they are angry, and then when they blow up, they are over it. But even though when they explode and they themselves are over it now, if someone else is around them during the time of that explosion, then they will carry that flame, get angry, and then they explode and get over it. But then if someone else is around them, then they pass that flame onto them and blow them up. Now, I know it's not that simple because people can like ruminate on things for hours and hours, to say the least. And it can lead to a lot of yuck. Anyway, so here we go. Let's hit this one. This one just saw something stupid on social media. And watch what happens now. Watch the domino effect take place. And watch it spread. See that? It went from indoors and it spread to outdoors. And look at this. It's destroying the peace. Look at that. Look at that. Your population of oil drums is declining. Look at this domino effect. Just look at it. This can happen just off of one oil drum. And look how many other oil drums it's affecting now. Now, this in its own right, in general, is incredibly devastating. Also, I don't know how the heck you got up there. I don't know, that's a sign to definitely keep this take of a video, but anyway. So, in general, this is devastating. And you can see some have been pushed out and moved out to a different location. It's like a different part of the country. This is like the lakey part of the country. And now you got like this city part that's been devastated. You see all these marks on the ground and you still see some survivors. And you see them kind of spread out and divided from each other. Oh look, some people in the domesticated situation actually survived. That's pretty rare in my experiments, but then again, maybe not all my experiments were really fluent enough. Okay, now, here's the big kicker. Now, in a normal situation, now, like I said, there's television, and of course there's just bad apples walking around that you could just bump into, but, like this person bumps into this person, but maybe this person, like this one blows up, but this one like it's set on fire, but they put out the fire before they blow up. Or maybe they do blow up, but no one else is around them. right? And then this person just goes about their day without getting all these others messed up. But okay, so devastation happened. Now things have gone back to normal. But here's the real kicker. Now, someone who lives here looks at something stupid at social media, and here goes the chain reaction again. Even more devastation, and even more population decline. Things settle down. You think it's finally over, but guess what? This person who lives over here sees something dumb on social media. They blow up, and now the people around them blow up. And now even more people are messed up, and they blow up. And now there's even more reduction in peace of mind. Even more peace of mind has been stolen. Now, as you can see, the oil drums have become, the very few that are left now, that are alive, have become more spread out and even more divided. So, if this one by himself sees something, boom, that's it. It starts and stops with them. No one else is close enough to get hit. And even if you have like a small little cluster, like say here, as you can see, yep, one then takes down the other two, but this one still survives and the other one still survives. These people who moved out here, who moved away from the city, who think that they're A-okay, guess what? This person sees something dumb, now they're gone. This person sees something dumb, now they're gone. This person sees something dumb, now they're gone. Well, son, it looks like it's just you and me out here. Son, I hope you don't get on dumb demon time. I hope we can like rebuild and have a nice village, a nice tribe that's not going to destroy each other, right? So yeah, there you go. There's a demonstration. This has also been fueled by what's been happening at home. Certain people who have gotten to the point where quite literally upset me every day. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps. And yeah, have a good one. Yeah. So Urban, also known as Sam Lambert, signing out for now. Bye-bye.